Welcome back to Active Life QiGong. Let's take 5 minutes and improve our health today. So you hear a lot about lymphatic drainage on the internet and see all kinds of patting and scraping and brushing. Let's talk about what that really means. Chinese medicine describes the circulation of fluid in our body, and that includes parts of our bloodstream, but also parts of our lymphatic drainage and our cellular fluid. And so when we want to improve circulation, maybe to reduce puffiness around the face or swelling in the arms or legs, that's a good goal, but we should think about it in the context of total body circulation. I'm going to show you in 5 short minutes how to accomplish this and how to get any fluid that's getting stagnant in areas back into circulation and out of the body. So don't waste your time with just simple patting routines over the lymph nodes that won't really get the fluid moving where you want. So let's dive in. We're going to first shake the body. We're going to drop the knees and try to loosen the arms so the whole body shakes. In fact, we're going to let it shake until it's done shaking. So you'll notice if you drop your heels or just bend your knees, it takes a moment for that shaking to actually stop. So we want to do this for about 30 seconds or a minute. Good. And then we are going to go up with a cupped hand near the shoulder blades or the top of the shoulders and the collarbone where all the biggest lymphatic vessels are. And we're going to gently pat. We might even reach back behind the neck a little bit, all around the collarbone, the side of the chest, and even under the chest on the ribs. We'll do that on both sides. So with the first one and the second one, we're kind of shaking up stagnant tissue or connective tissue that's holding that fluid trapped, muscular tension that's holding it trapped. Go to the other side. When we're on the side of the neck, we're gentler, probably just with the finger pads or the finger surface, the front of the finger surface, not with the whole hand, but it is good to pat along the side of the neck. And then the whole cupped hand on the shoulder. Walking up and down the collarbone, the chest. It doesn't have to be for too long, just enough to where you feel like the tissues get a little warm, a little bit activated. And then we'll go under the chest to the side of the ribs. We're even going to reach behind and pat on the kidney area. We can't reach very high. We don't want to pat very hard here. But don't forget the kidneys do govern water in the body. So lymph is a type of water. The gallbladder and the kidneys are going to be most important for making sure all this fluid's moving right. We're not getting too puffy. After we've loosened it all up, now we're going to take in 2 key areas, right here on the collarbone and right on the ribs, and we're going to stretch the skin. So I have very light pressure, really just the weight of the hand on the body, and I'm stretching it in a circle. So that means it only can move maybe a ½ inch each direction. But that allows all these little fine hair-like pipes of the lymphatic tissue to get pulled and stretched in different directions. I can be a little bit here. I can even walk up a little bit on the side of the neck. A few times one direction, a few times the other. You can, if you're really concerned with puffiness in the face, you can come up to the jaw and cheek, or even around the eye area. It works quite well, and it's very relaxing. So the key areas are going to be the collarbone and the ribs. We'll come down to the ribs. This is where everything drains down to in the gallbladder area. And we're just stretching the skin a little bit with very light pressure. We'll do the same on the other side. We're just going to focus on the collarbone and ribs. But if you want, you can pause and add in the side of the neck, the cheek and jaw, or the eye area. So We'll breathe while we do this. We're keeping good posture. We're not slumping. We're standing upright. And why not? Let's go ahead and start our slow breathing, our long breathing. Other way if you haven't switched. Good. And you'll feel this has a strange feeling when you're doing it right. You'll feel almost a little slight achiness further down, further away from where you're doing it, when you're actually stretching the skin. Now here, if I push harder, I could stretch the muscle, but we don't want to do that here. We want to just the weight of the hand stretches the skin, and you feel how it affects all around the area. It may take a while to feel that, but you can tell it's activating something in the body. Good. After we've done that, the same two areas, we're now going to brush. And so we're just going to do a little, again, weight of the hand, circular brushing. So in the first one, we didn't move the hand over the skin. We moved the skin. Now we brush the hand over the skin. And I'm generally brushing down towards this rib area. So I'm circling down. We'll do this side too. Trying not to hit the microphone. It's a hard topic to not bump it today. And we'll go to the ribs. Making sure when we're on the ribs that we're even reaching out to the side of the ribs. That's where a lot of these lymphatic vessels are. Good. Other side. Excellent. So we've gotten a lot of things loosened up around all of the pipes of the lymphatic fluid movement of the body. Now let's move it a little bit. So we're going to first turn and do some arm swings, front to back arm swings. Now we're using the turn of the waist and the ribs to propel the arms. And as we do this, a lot of times we use the various arm swings to loosen up the thoracic spine or the shoulders. But here we really want to reach the arm forward and back and feel a pulling and stretching across the ribs, which we can get better with this one. And this one's kind of fun too. It's just like your arms swing when you walk, but you pick it up higher. Good. You can feel how it's stretching all that area over the lymphatic ducts and the ribs. And now we're going to do our skiers where we extend the spine up, stretching the front of the body, even the armpits and the front of the hip. I think not so much right now of trying to get some kind of muscular burn or a workout, but of just stretching all of your tissues as far open and as far closed as you can. We're just wringing all of our tissues out like a washcloth that we're wringing out. Good. So with our arm swings, we wrung out this area here. Our skiers, we wrung out further down on the front and back of the body. Now let's go right to the main exit dump. The cisterna chyli over the gallbladder, this big reservoir of that fluid that exits it from our body. We're going to take our legs wide, bend the legs, and as we exhale, we're going to press the ribs down towards the thigh. We stand up, turn. So your ribs may not reach down to your thigh, but you should feel a compression here as you exhale and bend this knee and compress down towards your thigh. The arms aren't really doing much, just staying out of the way. You can even cross them to opposite shoulders, leave them on your hip. Good. Stand for a moment. Notice how you feel. You should feel woken up, like your skin is quite warm. your circulation's moving, especially in this area around the neck, collarbone, under the arms, down the ribs. Do this for a couple minutes a day. If you have any swelling or add it on to a workout, if you want to make sure that your circulation is moving well through your shoulders and neck and all of your lymph nodes. Thanks for joining us. Like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us what content you'd like to see from us. Thanks.